tournament. Da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
We are? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is the Maiden Spell Tournament at Awesome Games Done Quick 2025. Yay.
Hey, you got the year right. Yay.
I did. I remember the year because I was looking at the monitor. I was looking at So I cheated a little bit. We're going to play Maiden Spell.
If you're unfamiliar, Maiden Spell is a versus bullet hell. If you have seen the newer game that was featured at SGQ and has been popular online recently, Rabbit and Steel.
Yeah.
It is made by the same developers,
Same dev.
same aesthetic, except you are fighting other players instead of raid-style bosses.
And they're more dangerous.
The players?
I'd think so.
Yeah, I think the players are more dangerous. Maybe not on versus Lunar Mode. Lunar Mode's pretty ridiculous.
It's pretty hard. The single player mode's pretty tough in this game too,
But
actually.
do you want to like run a tournament?
We can do that. That's what we've been trying to do for the past, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. We set up a lot.
Well, we got a bracket in front
We have
of
a
us.
bracket. Okay. Okay, I know someone just left, so we won't do their match yet, but I don't know who it was. So, Mr. Zach Guy and Fawful. Are those two people here? Please say yes.
Looks like yes.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Now, part of the fun of this tournament is that most of the people who sign up usually have not played the game before.
Yeah, it's great.
So for anyone who has not played this game before, we're going to give the quick rundown. I'm going to say it loud enough that hopefully they can hear.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me grab my controller.
On your face buttons, the left button
The left button.
is your basic attack. That will always fire directly at your opponent.
Yes.
Sometimes it changes behavior if you hold it down.
Yes.
Your bottom button is your spread shot or your wide shot.
Your
that
wide
fires
shot.
more bullets, but they intentionally do not fire at your opponent. That is so that you can try and box them into a corner and then shoot your basic shot at them to hopefully get them hit.
Yeah.
Your right button is your special. It has a cooldown, and it does more aggressive things depending on the character. Too many wide things to explain quickly. We'll explain them as they come up in the matches.
It's a tournament. I'm sure everyone
Yeah.
will figure it out really quick.
And your top button is your defensive button. If you're in trouble and you don't know what to do, panic pressing your top button is generally a good idea.
The characters have little descriptions of their abilities that use MMO language that doesn't matter. The description matters, but
Yeah.
like
It gives an idea of the vibe, but not really the mechanics.
yeah.
And if you're looking at the UI, once we get into game, there's going to be cards and hearts in the top corners.
Yes.
The cards are the number of hits this round, and hearts are round indicators. Once you run out of all of your hearts, you lose the
card.
the match.
Other way around, I think.
Other way around?
You get 4 hearts per card, and you have 2 cards per match.
Okay.
That's what that says at the bottom. At
Yes.
the bottom
No.
middle.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
All right. All right.
All right, we're ready. You can both hit.
Anyway, yay, we're good to go. Let's go. Dun 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 dun.
We've got. What do we have? I
Fawful on
didn't
the
look
left.
at the matchup.
Was it Sun and Frost? I think it was.
I think I saw a sun.
I've been paying attention. This is the first match. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's go. All right, we have Sun Priestess on the left, and who's that? Hero Frost on the right. So Hero Frost, I feel, is probably a very friendly character for new players because you really just have to hold down the basic attack button, and it forces your enemy to micro. She also has like this kind of dodge roll that gives you like a moment of invincibility, which is nice.
Sun is extremely aggressive, though. She can drop that ability, which you can make it shoot farther outwards by holding it, and then she drops the pancakes on top of you. So generally what she does is she drops the circles, then sends the triangles at you, and then throws pancakes in your direction, and it can get really scary.
It's part of a balanced breakfast here at 9 p.m. in Pittsburgh.
I feel like Sun is one of the more aggressive characters. You can just go in on people with Sun.
She's good at a lot of different ranges. Those wide pancakes, they last for a while.
That defensive from Sun cancels bullets, but also if you get caught in it, you get mega slowed, which
Super slow.
Makes all of her other attacks very dangerous. You also notice that when characters are charging their abilities, they slow down a ton, which can make you very vulnerable to getting hit. So this game is a lot of when do you focus and slow down to dodge versus when do you get aggressive and start pressing the buttons.
Frost is pretty good for like getting in and out as she needs to, because that dodge roll, none of the other characters have something that's quite that quick and maneuverable. There's a very short cooldown on it.
Yeah.
It's only a few seconds.
I think it's like the shortest cooldown
for a
defensive
special.
by far.
That's a special.
That's a special? I thought it
That's
was
her
a
special.
defensive.
Nope, that's for special.
Oh yeah,
Her defensive, she has like the stun
Yeah.
wave thing. Yeah, it's a stun wave.
So that's a quick round 1 to
Yay.
Sun. You can rematch. This is best
So
of 3.
loser can change character if they want to, and if not, you can hop right back in. You'll be playing 2 rounds.
Well, best of 3.
Best of 3.
First to 2.
First to 2.
So yeah, Fawful staying on Sun. We've got
Yep. Storm Beast.
There's that guy going to Storm Beast. Storm Beast is an interesting character.
Storm Beast is the fastest character by far, and her base movement speed is so high, and using her wide makes her move even faster if you didn't think it was fast enough.
Yeah, she's interesting because her special drops a clone that duplicates all of her shots. And her basic, when you charge it up, becomes giant.
Very
orbs of
big.
Destiny.
Very big.
They're very scary, especially when they're coming at you from a clone that's on the other side.
Her wide's cool and all, but if the enemy stands still, they can't get hit by it.
Yeah. Storm is dangerous just because it's so easy to fly into a bullet on accident.
It's so easy.
She's so fast.
She's so unwieldy.
And her defensive is like a teleport forward. It's really cool, but you have to charge it, so it's hard to panic use.
I think Storm's defensive might be the weakest amongst all the characters.
I think it's really good for planning ahead, but it's the weakest for a panic button.
Yeah, because if you just panic tap it, you'll immediately like reappear where you are and not get much iframed at all.
Yeah, you do get a little bit of iframes as you jump forward if you just panic tap it, but it's not nearly as strong as some of the other ones that you can panic throw it. And there's that slow from Sun.
Big, big, big. We need more giant lightning orbs. I love me some giant storm orbs. Shout out to all my storm besties
look
out
how fast
there.
Storm is.
She's so fast. Yeah, using her wide gives her like 30% extra movement speed, so it's
ridiculous.
She can
like,
just
why
zip
does
around
she need
everywhere.
More speed?
Hey, it worked. Down 1 card each.
Yeah, that's a 1-1. We'll see if Zakai can bring this back, but you know the fundamentals of Sun are just put bullets on screen, throw pancake on top of enemy.
Sun's diamond attack, that's her special, like the diamonds that weave in and out. That is so hard for Storm to get through. At least it is for me anyway.
Yeah. And the big thing for Sun is how long do you charge her attacks? Because both her basic and her special move further outwards the longer you charge it.
Fawful takes it.
Yeah, good job for Fawful.
GG. Yay. Clap, 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 clap. Report scores. We're doing this live, by the way. Fawful, 1.
It's
2.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0. Like, do I have to put the 0? I don't know. Submit scores.
I don't think you have to put a 0, but yeah.
GG, yay. Okay, Dest and Junior's Junior. They're both here. Oh, you're back, good, okay. I can't see because of this giant monitor, which I've lamented about a couple times now.
Right, who's sitting on what side?
Dest on the left.
Right, we have
My
Dest
left.
as player 1. Yep. Our tech person's all the way over there, so we're just gonna talk to
My
help
tech
him out.
person. Shout outs to her, my tech person. Does a wonderful job. Thank you.
Shout out to the tech homies.
Yeah.
I'm not biased at all. Did you want to select
Oh,
character?
no, I think they accidentally started.
Okay.
Reconsider. I like that. Do you, yes or no? No. I would like to reconsider my options, please.
So the theme of this game, if you haven't noticed, is all of the characters are rabbits.
All of them are rabbits? I don't think that's
No,
true.
no, they're rabbits in our hearts. Well, what's the question? Yeah, sure.
If you want
go
to,
for it.
yeah. If you want to, go ahead. Yeah, I don't mind.
I mean, this is a fighting game tournament. We got classic button checks.
Yeah. We're not going to need the whole 3 hours, so you have time to do some extra stuff if you want.
The basic overview is your left button is your basic attack that aims at your enemy. Your bottom button is your wide shot that does not aim at your enemy. If you spam your wide and they stand still, it will never hit them, ever.
Ever.
Your right button is your special, and your top button is your defensive.
The special and the defensive
L1.
both have cooldowns.
Holding L1 will give you a focus mode where you move slower, and it shows your hitbox. But yeah, if you both stand still and you spam your wide, like just do that for a second,
Watch out for the moon, by the way.
you won't hit each other.
You can look over here if you want.
But I'm watching them.
Oh, I guess they're button checking, aren't they?
Yeah. This is the match. This is a button check.
This is a button check.
This is a button check. So this isn't the classic, FGC. Oh, they're getting right into it. Wait, is this buttons? This is buttons?
Buttons,
Or
buttons.
This is a real match?
Good luck. No longer buttons. Since this came up a lot last tournament, we had a lot of people playing random last tournament.
Yeah.
So I think if if people pick random, they should be stuck with the character they randomed into, if in case they win.
I'm fine with that. We kind of went with it on the fly
On
and
the
realized
fly last
it wasn't
time.
really optimal last time.
That's fine. All right.
We got two. They're both posturing very aggressively.
Oh, yeah. Dreadworm on the left and Arcanist on the right. Arcanist has...
She drops an entire moon on you.
The entire moon.
Arcanist is a really interesting character because she makes the entire top half of the screen unsafe.
Yes.
Which, it's hard to get through your head that you're just not allowed to live on the top side of the screen. Because if you're hanging out at the top and she drops a moon on you, it can be really hard to dodge it in time.
Using Arcanist' special while you're holding down her wide doesn't incur like any sort of lag at all. It doesn't interrupt the wide at all. So that's a little unique to her. Dreadworm's special are these 3 lasers. You can use the laser 3 times before it goes on cooldown. And they come out pretty quick, but you're gonna have to be a little cognizant of, oh, this whole line is unsafe now.
People aren't generally going to be hit by the lasers. It's a good way of like corralling them into a position you want to corral them into. Like you can try and force them into the corner with the lasers and then just try to spam them down. But
Dreadworm's defensive is this giant nova around here that deals damage. It makes you invincible during its duration and it does damage.
And that's why the top half of the screen against Arcanist is unsafe.
Dreadworm is actually the 2nd fastest character next to Storm Beast, but whenever you're using the wide, you can see how fast she really is. But
it's really easy to get into the trap of thinking that you shouldn't use the wide because it will never hit them if they're standing still. But it's really important to like.
Dreadworm's wide is pretty good.
Yeah.
as they say on the wiki, it's pretty good.
It's important to use your wide just to try and restrict their movement.
Yes, for sure. It comes out so fast that, and Dreadworm's basics come out like slightly slower, like the travel speed is a little slower, that you can actually like throw out the basics and then the wides.
Ooh, nice defensive to get through the moon.
Yeah.
Like we said, if you're in trouble and you don't know what to do, just press your defensive button. For most characters, that'll work out for you.
Arcanist defensive is a little weird in that you have to hold it for a moment before it actually gives you any invincibility. Like you're immune to damage inside that clock, but
also that skull will.
Yeah, the Arcanist' defensive also shoots out these status effects things, which if they hit the enemy will do a couple weird things. You'd think status effects might be a little weird in a game like this, but they're pretty on par with like what you'd expect them to be. Like there's a paralyzed one that'll stop your movement for a moment every so often.
Death is having some problems against Arcanist here, but this is a good point to remind people this is double elimination.
Yes.
So especially since a lot of the players in this tournament haven't played before, it's not uncommon for people to have struggle in the winner's bracket, get some more playtime, and kind of figure things out as they go.
Yeah, it's fine. A lot of people aren't going to have played the game before, and that's super okay. We're okay with that here.
I think it's more fun.
It is more fun.
And you can see Dest is kind of getting their feet wet. They're maneuvering better, making better decisions, not getting caught by the moon as much. Have been able to escape the moon with their defensive a few times, so like you can see the Dest is improving.
Yeah.
So maybe in the losers bracket we'll see Dest claw it back, but that's a good game for Junior. Is Junior. Another 2-0.
2-0 Junior. Thank you.
And I have to abandon
Submit scores. Is it your time? It's your time.
So according to the bracket.
TD Warrior and Railcoon. I can talk into the mic. I'm like leaning over. I keep forgetting I can do that. Should you play Storm? I would always say yes to playing Storm. The Storm Mirror. All right, so the player 2 Storm Beast is very yellow. Like blindingly yellow.
I was gonna pick the yellow.
Were you? You can, I think the left button, like the Y button.
There's only 2 colors.
There's only 2 colors. So yeah, someone has to. Storm Mirror? Oh my gosh, there's gonna be giant electric balls flying around everywhere. So general Storm strategy, throw out that clone, use those charge attacks, and just make the entire arena unsafe for your opponent because you can just cover so much area in like untraversable terrain. Oh my gosh, here they come, there's so many. And then you're gonna have, can you believe there's 4 Storm Beasts on the screen at once? That's ridiculous. There's twice as many, See, that's what you do. That's what you do. You try to position your charge basics in such a way that the opponent has no choice but to burn their defensive or get hit. That's kind of the basics of Storm Beast. You really have to like know your angles. It's the math character, which is really scary. That's the math boss. Oh no. All right. One card up for TD Warrior. Ryokun's flying too close to the sun. But not the Sun Priestess. She's not in this match. I keep looking over. I don't know why I'm looking over. I have the monitor right here. Generally, oh gosh, look at all those. Oh, barely squeaked through there. Holy cow, TD Warrior barely squeaking through those shots. Ah, but not that one. These shots. Whenever you get a hit in a Storm, you like get a free charge time. It's like, oh gosh, here they go. Here they come. The defensive that you have to hold down to escape is like, it's pretty useful, but Storms has such a long cooldown that it's really tough to get it back up before you get pushed into a corner again by even more Storm. This is probably a pretty good match to, oh gosh. Dang. TD Warrior takes round one. Is Ray gonna swap? You're swapping out? The Storm Mirror is fun, but now it's serious time. Serious sun time. All right. So I'm not very good at this game, right? I really like this game, but I'm not very good at it. I love playing Storm Beast. Sun is easily my least favorite character to fight because these weaving diamonds, I will run into them again and again, no problem. I think it's just like I can't get their pattern down quick enough. But maybe TD Warrior is better than I am about it. We'll see. Uh-oh. Well, no. Those pancakes, they're a little unassuming. You like have to know. They're a little not transparent, right? But there's so many other things you're looking at that it's hard to see kind of the orange orb coming in. That, oh, and by the way, if you don't move, or if you aren't already moving, you're going to get hit by this. And it lingers for a while too, so you can't just like defensive through it too easily. You really have to get some distance on there. Sun Priestess looking to be kind of a nuisance here for Storm Beast, but the long-range pancake takes it. All right. You want to swap off Storm? Swapping off Storm. That was a good counter pick. It's a good counter pick from Ray. Swapping to random. Let's go. Yo, we'll let fate decide. The crowd loves random select. No, last tournament we had so many random selects and it had so many mirror matches. All right, we lich. So lich is very interesting. She like creates a castle for herself and just kind of has to let the enemy mess up. Her special will drop this little butterfly turret that'll shoot for X amount of times. It lasts a fairly long time. Her wide creates this large, like a large field of stationary bullets that you can see. You'll have to tap it a couple times to like have it cover the entire arena. But once it's out, it's out for quite a while. Her basic just seems a little weak. It's just like this little 3 bullets that shoot out, but she has so many like stationary bullets and the turrets options that it's not like they're weak by any means. And her defensive creates this very large area that you can charge up if you want to. It's dangerous to charge up, but it like creates this static field on the ground. You can see like the giant pink things at the top and bottom right. That's Lich's defensive that just creates an area your enemy cannot move into. You can have, I think, 2 of them out at once. Lich is also the slowest character in the game. She does not move very fast at all, but the castle does not save her from the sun today. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. That was a good counter pick.
It's not even really a counter pick. I like Storm.
We just want to play Storm. play Storm once, and then we'll get serious afterwards. All right, Aster and Jazzy. Dun 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 dun.
Who is on the left? Give us names.
Aster
Right,
on the left.
Aster's on the left.
Aster's on the left.
And a reminder, this is double elimination.
Double
So if
elimination.
you have lost, we will have losers bracket coming up after this match. But let's see who we've got coming up first.
After these messages. Sorry, we're not going to ad right now.
Oh, we got
Depth. No.
Oh, I thought we had the mirror. I thought we had the mirror. Oh,
Depth, more
block
mirrors.
that mirror. Let's go.
I love Depth. Depth is actually really fun to use.
Depth is a really fun character because her special just sends this cat blob.
It's her defensive.
It's her defensive.
Yeah. She can charge it up to be really big, and it'll eat bullets.
Yeah, and this special is really dangerous because when she shoots it again, it explodes. But the longer it's been moving, the bigger it explodes into. So these full screen
both
explosions can catch you by surprise.
That's her basic. Her basic.
That's her basic.
That's her basic. Yeah. You can shoot one, and when you shoot a second one, that's what detonates the first one.
Yeah. You can tell I haven't played this character.
No, that's all right. That's all right. No, that's all right. I don't mean to correct you over and over
it's
again.
good.
Sorry.
So this mirror match really becomes an issue of trying to charge up these huge circles and catch your opponent by surprise. Occasionally sending out your blobcat, because the blobcat will eat bullets in front of it when you shoot it out, but it only shoots horizontally.
Yes.
Most abilities in this game will home directly at your enemy, but a couple of them, like the blobcat, only go horizontally.
Her special is that shotgun, that tiny orb shotgun that you can actually use multiple times before it goes on cooldown. As soon as you stop shooting it is when it goes on cooldown. But it doesn't like redirect its aim.
Yeah. Oh, the blobcat. They both fired blobcats at the same time.
Oh gosh. This is a brutal match. These just explosions over and over again.
Jazzy has the lead, but Aster Violet coming back in the second round.
Yeah.
The mirror matches all get absurd in this game.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
It doesn't matter which character. You mirror it, it becomes silly.
That was a really quick 1-1. All right.
They both shotgunned each other.
I know everything you can do.
When the players have the same brain moment, it's especially funny.
Yeah.
But it's really dangerous to let that basic trap you in a corner, because when it explodes...
The longer it's been traveling, the bigger it will explode, yeah. So it's not too difficult to like cover the safe way that the enemy can dodge with a Jellycat, right? So you can cover half the screen with your orb. Oh, and you might also notice when both players haven't been hit for a while, the sides of the arena start getting smaller. So you have much less space to dodge. And when you have giant bullets, like Depth, someone's going to get hit really soon.
Yeah, I think it's interesting with Depth, when the arena gets too small, their basics actually don't become capable of exploding for very big.
Yeah.
They can have kind of the opposite effect with Depth sometimes.
It's really hard to shoot her basics, like, vertically.
Yeah.
Because they'll, like, travel off really quick. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Player 1 wins. Red Depth. That's what the game said anyway.
Oh, we got a switch coming, so. Aster with the lead, 1-0. What is Jazzy going to, quote-unquote, counterpick to? And then I think most players don't know these characters very well.
It's okay. Hopefully we'll see everyone at least once.
Yes. And I mean, you saw that I don't know them very well.
It's been 6 months. That's okay. So up to Frost. Hero
Frost is very strong.
I do enjoy Frost. Frost forces your opponent to micro because of these quick, smaller bullets that you just have to weave in and out around. She's got the dodge roll to perhaps get her away from the upcoming giant explosion.
The dodge roll is very strong. It is. I think one of the things that makes her very strong is that she's got that really good basic attack. You move around, you can create really dense bullet patterns, and you just roll out of trouble.
Depths wide does like stick you in place for a moment, so it's a little awkward to use when you're trying to micro. It does freeze you in place for just a moment when you shoot it out.
So some of our players are noticing that some of these abilities do have a minimum range, and if you hug up really close to somebody, they will not hit you.
They sure do.
That is a stronger strategy against some characters than others. Against some characters, that will just get you killed faster.
Yep.
So use that with caution.
Oh gosh.
Also, some of the defensives that delete bullets do not delete every type of bullet in the game.
That's true.
Things circumvent it.
Some bullets are considered major. GG. Some bullets are considered major and are not eaten right away. GG. Aster takes that.
Which I think was what happened there at the end. Jazzy used the defensive and thought that they were safe, but the major bullet went right through.
Frost defensive does not keep you defensive very long, especially like as soon as it goes off, you are vulnerable again.
All right, so we've got our first round of losers bracket. Once Meekin closes the window, we got Mr.
I closed the window.
We got Mr. Zach Guy against Dest.
Come on up. You're fighting for your maiden's life.
Who's on player one?
The first person that gets here is.
I'm bad at names. Please tell me who's on player one. Dest. Okay.
No, thank you.
So far, I don't think we haven't seen Red Hood.
That might be it. Red Hood might be the only one we haven't actually seen yet.
Yeah, I think we've seen everybody except for Red Hood.
Oh my
Red
god.
Hood's very interesting. Oh, there we go. There's Red Hood.
There's Red Hood.
Red Hood's special creates like these delayed fans of knives.
Yes, she can drop 3 delayed knives on the ground, and if you use her defensive, it resets the cooldown on.
Oh, does it really?
Yes, it does. So you can have 6 of them out really quick. Well, there's Dreadworm's Nova catching you off guard. It's really big, and it comes out pretty dang quick, too. So Red Hood, her basic charges up these triple arrow shots, and the longer you charge it, the narrower it gets. Her wide shot are these stationary bullets here you can see on the left. I think you can have 2 of those fields out at once.
Yeah, the difficulty with Red Hood's charge basic is it locks the angle you're firing at as well.
Yep, it does not.
So if your opponent is being very mobile and moving around a lot, charging it can be counterintuitive. But that's a quick round 1 for Dest on the left.
Yes.
Yeah, as Dreadworm. I'm remembering names.
That's all right.
Well, Dreadworm had 3 out. I think it depends on how close they are to each other.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I think it's just if they overlap too much, they overrun each other. Which is how I think Lich's works that way too.
Yes, I think you're right. But yeah, you can have 3 of those knives out at once. You got to spam it 3 times, and then they'll just kind of spin in place for a little. Oh, the Nova.
That's a
the Nova comes out again.
quick game 1 from Dest playing Dreadworm. Well, Mr. Zach Guy changed characters, I think.
Swapping off red.
But this is what makes Maiden and Spell interesting to me, is that if you sit still, you can avoid some attacks, but it makes you vulnerable to other very dangerous attacks. So you have to balance moving around versus trying to dodge.
I can't believe you have to move to not get hit.
Yeah.
Who made this game?
Well, it's really easy for people to get into spamming things that you can just avoid by standing still.
Love the aggressive Nova right at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 quick hearts. Oh, gosh. Probably still learning how Arcanus works a little bit here.
We haven't seen Moon yet.
No moons. Yeah, the
moon
moons
is the strongest part of Arcanus.
Yeah, it really forces your opponent to reposition. Spam that moon, and especially spam it while you're spinning. Oh!
Ooh, use the Nova a little too early. I think Arcanus was still...
It's hard. When you move into a corner when the laser is coming out, that's a hard one to get out of.
You do have to keep in mind after you hit somebody, they're invulnerable for a while.
The aggressive Novas are pretty funny. I'm enjoying them.
I mean, I love the aggressive use of
defensives. Yeah. This game makes really good. A lot of characters, maybe even all of them actually. Well, maybe not Storm, but like you can burn your safety defensive to like be more aggressive.
Yeah. And Dreadworm's is huge and it does damage. It's a get off me button because if you look at Dreadworm's attacks, they pretty much all start pretty far out from her. So you can hug Dreadworm, but if you're hugging Dreadworm and she uses her special, then you're just gonna take a hit.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh!
Yeah.
almost got out of there. Almost.
All right, GG to Dest.
Dest takes it.
Thanks, Zach Guy, for playing.
Worms Nova is gonna be the menace of the lower bracket.
All right, we've got TD Warrior versus Jazzy.
Come on up. Using challenge is much easier on this than it is on your phone.
Agree.
Don't use it on your phone.
Who's on the left?
TD.
That's on the left.
TD Warrior on the left, Jazzy on the right.
Oh, Herm's already got it.
Oh my gosh.
Herm's better at names than I am.
Thanks, Herm. You're the best.
All right, what do we got? Oh, we got Storm. Thinking about a Storm mirror. Teasing us with the thought of a random. Okay.
So it means Storm Mirror, right?
I mean, that happened so many times last time.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
People kept picking a character versus random, and it was giving us a mirror match like 80% of the time.
It was.
Yeah, there we go.
The game knows.
Meekin called it.
The game knows. What can I say?
Sometimes it's the Storm Mirror, and somebody gets hit, and it's like, I don't know who just got hit. the screen froze, the hit thing popped up. I gotta look and see, okay, that one's staggered, that person got hit. But early lead for TD gets returned by Jazzy. And I think the thing with the Storm Mirror is the wide becomes significantly stronger against another Storm because they're moving around so fast. There's a high chance they're just gonna accidentally fly right into it.
Yeah, the little bolts, the wide, the tiny bolts are very unassuming. They're hard to notice when you are zipping around at the speed of sound. Oh my gosh.
And against some of the slower characters, they're not very threatening, but against Storm.
They're wide. They go pretty wide.
Yeah.
So the slower characters have an easier time dodging them because they don't move as much.
First round of TD Warrior going pretty quick, going into round 2. But Storm Mirror is absolutely who gets the hang of it first.
Yeah.
It can start off chaotic and go strongly one direction, then the person just clicks in their head for the other person.
Like, they're in Zen mode.
Yeah.
I love just the wide spam. Everyone just flailing around when they don't need to move. They don't need to move to dodge it because it's the wide, but everyone's flailing around anyway.
But you have to, because if you're standing still, they're going to charge their basic on you.
Yeah. Basic,
I love that move, just sending the special clone directly on top of somebody like that.
Yeah.
And you start charging the shot.
Storm has almost what you might consider the only melee move of the game, because when you're holding that charge in front of you, it does have an active hitbox. It will hit you.
You do not need to release it for it to do damage. And some of those uncharged basics can be a really good thing to add to your arsenal as well.
Yeah. They're definitely faster for sure. And if they actually behave a little differently depending on if you're holding focus or not.
Yeah.
Like if you're holding focus, it'll start delayed and then shoot out a faster one.
Okay, we got Arcanist. Arcanist versus Storm is pretty rough on both ends, honestly. I think it's a hard matchup for both characters.
The moon really limits how much Storm can zip around everywhere.
Yeah, but if Storm is near the top but not at the top, they can get out of the way of the moon much better than other characters can. Just because Storm's just so fast.
Arcanist's wide, the shots in her wide are like spread out just enough, I think, to always be a threat. And her basic is it's like the star one, the starish one. That's her basic, which slowly spreads out over time too. So depending on how close the enemy is, it's much more dangerous. Oh,
Storm.
almost got out of there. Almost got out of the moon.
Saw TD dodge under the moon and back out. I think Storm is the only character that can get away with doing that.
That was a pretty good hidey hole inside the clock. Oh. Just barely not enough though. That was a really close match.
Warrior with game 1 does have, or round 1 does have game 1 as well. So Jazzy's got to pull something out here.
Oh. The railgun shot from behind.
It is so easy. Like when the person gets hit and the slowdown, you are still vulnerable to getting hit. It is an easy mistake to make, just to take a hit because you're not paying attention.
You see that just charging? Like when you get a hit on an enemy, you do have a moment of invincibility. So just using that to charge and hold the basic shots, ready to launch them out.
The basic spawned directly on top of Arcanist. That was well spaced.
Down she goes.
So TD Warrior moving on. Thanks so much for entering the tournament, Jazzy. We're going back up to winners bracket round 2.
That's right.
We're blazing through this tournament this time.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Winners round 2, Fawful and Junior.
So what round are we doing best of 5?
Best of 5? We can do best of 5 after the tournament.
Okay.
Or 7 or 10 or whatever. Maybe not 10.
No, I mean, if you're doing 10, that's got to be the classic FGC first to 10.
First to 10.
Because best of 10 doesn't work. That's an even number.
I know. I don't TO very often. This is like the only one I've ever done.
We've got Fawful on the left, I believe. Is that correct?
That's what the thing says. Uh-oh. We've entered... We've entered mapping. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Those don't look good.
Hang on.
That looks correct. I don't know. If it doesn't work the way you think it should, we can go back.
Button check, I think. Button check?
Yeah. You should just button check first, just to be sure.
The sun mirror.
Sun and Sun.
Is this button or real match? Button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll button check.
Button check.
Just to make sure everything got set properly. I think more stages have been unlocking.
Yeah, we've unlocked 2 since we sat down. I assume it's like based on winning with characters, probably. I don't know.
Oh, either winning or like just enough plays. Yeah. The blue Sun.
I love the aggressive defensive with Sun, just because it slows them down so much.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a hit like the other.
It doesn't do a hit, but it's big.
It's big, and they can barely move.
Reconsider. Funnily enough, the only time this comes into play, it actually cures debuffs on you that Arcanus has put on you. It actually does that too. All right. Lots of breakfast coming right at you. So,
bacon, eggs, and pancakes?
yeah, it's delicious. I cannot wait to eat something in here in the morning. I've got a granola bar. It's not quite the same thing, but if you want one, that's my breakfast
Those
and
diamonds
dinner.
are really dangerous, but
They're a menace.
if you shoot them too far away, they spread out so much, they're much easier to dodge. So you really got to charge them up for them to be dangerous, and then you're vulnerable when you're charging, especially against another Sun who can drop a pancake on you.
Yeah. So funny thing about the diamonds, if you charge them for long enough, like I think is if you charge them long enough for them to exit your outer ring, it doesn't go on cooldown immediately, so you can immediately use another one.
Yeah. Because the moment you start charging, it actually goes on cooldown.
Yeah, but if you charge it enough, you can just keep on spamming them if you want to. If you think that'll beat your opponent, that is
There's the
something you can
maneuver
do.
from Junior, the counterplay to Sun. You can move forward if they try to get too aggressive with placing them on you, because right as they spawn, they're intangible for a second.
So with Sun, if the enemy is coming at you, if you use a focus basic, it actually shoots the pancake. It aims it closer to you. So if you think they're coming in, you can create much pain for your enemy.
So yeah, you want to drop the circles and the diamonds close to your enemy. If you drop them too close, they just move forward slightly, and it's not threatening. So that's a fun thing about Sun and why I like Sun. It's just like you gotta like kind of micromanage how aggressive you're being with these ability placements. But this has been a close Sun mirror.
Yeah, it has. 2-2.
The problem with the Sun mirror is that her defensive doesn't really delete any bullets against the other Sun, because all of them are strong bullets.
Yes, they are. Like, if you can believe it, those diamonds are strong bullets. They will not get. I don't know if Jellycat eats them even. Jellycat doesn't like eating Doritos. That might be true. Don't feed your cat Doritos.
I mean, true.
1-1 on the last heart here for both players.
The defensive does still give you a brief moment of invincibility, so you can still drop it to move through the diamonds if you need to.
The walls are closing in. Oh!
The game 1, do Junior is Junior. Is Fawful going to swap, or are we going to get more Sun Mirror? More Sun Mirror.
More
Let's
Sun.
go.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was a close match. I can respect sticking with it.
I think those might have been charged, or not charged, but like focus bases, because like just the tip of the edge of the pancake was on the player's hitbox.
The pancake is interesting because it takes some time to travel as well. So if you don't have other bullets on the screen and you're all the way across the screen from them, they're not very threatening. So, you know, the basic Sun combo is get stuff on screen and start throwing pancakes. Get stuff on screen, start throwing pancakes.
They're hard to dodge unless you're already moving. I guess it depends on your move speed, of course, but like if you're using an ability that alters your move speed, you don't want to like cast it while those things are coming at you, because you might not be able to get away.
Very nice. The diamond dodge of not moving working out pretty well. Sometimes it just works out that way.
The diamonds and her wide and her special are not tangible immediately after you let go of them.
Yeah.
So you do have just a moment to get through if you think they're gonna like park right on top of you. You can move straight through them. Like you can see them like be a little dulled and then turn white as soon as the buttons let go of.
We can start from Fawful, but Junior pulling it back a little bit. Fawful can close this out. It will be 1-1, so let's see what happens.
If you ever play the single player mode of this, there's like little story bits and stuff. Sun's a menace. She's a cheeky little menace is what she is.
Of course she is. She's a gremlin.
She is a little gremlin.
Well, that was a great combo by Fawful. Junior almost got out of it.
Down to 1.
I love when they synchronized.
It was so pretty. It was so pretty. Is that 1-1?
Yeah, that's 1-1.
That's 1-1.
Is Junior gonna switch?
Rematch.
No. Both of them are committed to Sun. Oh.
Oh, did you mean to switch? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, both players do have control there. No problem.
We got Arcanist.
Arcanist?
Arcanist is such an interesting character.
She's very spinny. I like her spin.
Spin, spin, spin.
That's one of the stickers in the Maiden Discord, is spinning Arcanist. It's really good.
All right, so this is going to be a very different match because Arcanist is going to drop moons. And
the sun versus the moon? Oh my god.
The thing is that when Sun is charging her attack, she moves very slow.
Very, very slow.
So she's very vulnerable to those moons when she's charging up her circles and her diamonds. So it really prevents her from really trying to set up those combos in the same way that she's able to do in the mirror match.
Arcanist wouldn't be too bad to be like aggressive going at Sun because her basic that it's such a tight spread at the start of its movement.
Yeah.
That it wouldn't be a bad idea to get in there.
And there's that toxic debuff.
Yeah,
that one leaves behind bullets as you move.
Yep.
So unlike a traditional poison and like an RPG where it does damage over time, it just spawns bullets around you.
Yeah. I think there might be 4 or 5 debuffs that you can actually inflict, and they cycle when you shoot them.
There's round 1 to Junior. The Arcanist switch working out. Like I was saying, it really restricts Sun, makes it tough for her to set up her combos the way she wants to. Flying right into the moon, unfortunately.
Don't fly.
Sun versus the moon. Doesn't work out in favor of the Sun this time.
Oh no, was safe inside the clock, but peeked out for just a moment. Got hit.
But Fawful is adjusting. We'll see. It's 3-3. Fawful is down on round count, but playing better against Arcanist, getting the hang of it. Finding those opportunities to charge the shots, but right as I say that, takes the hit.
Oh, it's the clock. So when the clock is out, you do not have access to your debuffs. You use the debuffs just by tapping the defensive button, but if you hold it, it pulls the clock out. That's like her actual defensive.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird dual use ability.
Whoa! Oh. All right, good game to Junior. Junior moving on to
that was super close.
Winners finals for Junior.
Junior 2-1.
All right, I need to abandon you again.
Your turn? It's your turn. Ray versus Aster. It's been great having Ray on commentary. Thank you. The immediate yellow storm beast pick. Versus Depth, all right. So Storm, you'd think, should be pretty easy to get away from those giant orbs. But we'll see how Storm Beast handles it. Oh, tries to bait out the shotgun right away. Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. We'll bait that out and just get the heck out of there. Oh, there's Depth utilizing the Jellycat to squeeze through there. Uh-oh, Storm Beast. Yeah, I saw it charging up, but it doesn't move fast enough. Oh no. You always got to be aware of Depth's basic, that the giant growing orb. You always got to be aware of where it is. How long it's been traveling? Well, the longer it's been traveling, the bigger it's going to blow up. So it's really hard to... There you go. That's what you want to do. Before you get trapped, use that defensive to teleport to the other side. Make sure you have enough time to charge it all the way here. Oh, the walls are closing in, which makes both of these characters actually a lot more dangerous because Depth can cover a lot of area very quickly with her growing orb, but so can Storm. Both of these characters can do that. Oh, aggressive teleport. Oh, almost got through there. Pretty close. The Jellycat did not save the day that time. Depth shotgun can really catch Storm off guard. It comes out super quick. Storm isn't going to be able to get away from that easily. One thing you do... Oh, you were almost out of range of that. Almost, but not quite. Ray trying to set up some undodgeable patterns here using different size suns that travel at different speeds. It's very difficult to do so. Oh, trying to cover the bases with a couple of the quick shots. Aster getting out of there, but... Oh, is it just a stray lightning, a stray storm wide? Gets you hit. It's a pretty close match so far. 1-1, 1 heart each. I love the, oh, barely squeezing through with the Jellycat. Needs more of the basic out there to apply pressure. You can't let Storm cover the entire arena. Oh, this is it. Here it comes. Oh, no. Wasn't sure who was going to get hit, but someone was going to right there. All right, 1 card each for both players. Oh, no. Stray wide right at the start there, but quickly gets it back with the special shotgun. Storm's ability to like change the speed of her shots is like really keeps the enemy on their toes. Is it going to be a quick one? Is it going to be a slower one? Is it going to be a big one that travels slightly faster? Oh, here comes the big Jellycat. Watch out. You can charge Jellycat. It gets really big, but your charge speed is, or your movement while charging is really slow. So you're not going to be able to get it too big before your opponent forces you to move, but it can get pretty dang big. The walls are closing in quickly. That basic might get another hit. Oh, it's so close. Oh, suddenly, oh no. The aggressive teleport straight into the shotgun. Oh, that was, I liked that Jellycat use to try to catch him off guard, but didn't work, didn't quite work. Oh, that's the clone. The shotgun doesn't work on the clone. Oh my gosh, the walls are closing in. This is getting really, really tight in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The walls do not go all the way. Oh my gosh. That was so close. That was so close. Aster takes round 1. Very opting swap. That was a dang good match. Holy cow. To Sun, the menace. Sun's a menace, just so you know. I never know how close or how far I should sit from these microphones. I got a thumbs up, we're good. I'm gonna keep going back and forth and we're gonna make you change. All right, Sun doing what Sun does, spamming the screen, but now that you're not at Mach speed with Storm, you gotta realize that you're gonna need a little more time to dodge these growing orbs. You're not gonna be able to get away from them quite as easily. So yeah, there was an issue of the Death's special, her little shotgun thing, does not redirect its target whenever she moves around. It always shoots at the same trajectory until you stop shooting, but then it goes on cooldown, so you gotta be a little cognizant of that. But Aster takes the first card off of Sun. Oh, here we go. The Jellycat basic detonate combo. Good idea to defensive through that. Death does not get a whole lot of time to like spam a whole lot of her wides or charge her Jellycat very long in this, because Sun's pancakes, they keep you on your toes. When you hear one coming, you gotta stop what you're doing and move. Uh-oh. Last hit for depth here for this card. Oh, gonna try to aggressive go in. Forces Sun to move away into the orb. We need an orb on screen stat. Oh, here it comes. Sun's doing a pretty good job of keeping their distance, just to make sure that the doesn't get like sandwiched by the orb and doesn't allow like the Jellycat to cut off all of their options here. Both players down to 1. Oh my gosh. Y'all are doing great. 1-1. The aggressive, what was that? Run up and use your defensive, but the slow is good, but I don't know if you can like combo it into a pancake or not. I still might have barely enough speed to get out of there. I'm not sure. Sun's defensive, the giant Holyfield, actually, oh wait, it actually does make the opponent invincible inside of it too. Both characters are invincible inside of it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But of course, as soon as it goes away, if there's a lingering pancake hitbox on you, that's not gonna save you. Oh, just like that. Just like that thing I just said. All right, that's 1-1. Swapping off of depth for Aster. On the Lich, huh? All right. Let's see it. Let's see how Sun deals. This is gonna be like, both of these players are just gonna be on opposite ends of the arena the entire game, I think, is what's gonna happen here. Prove me wrong. The butterfly itself does have a hitbox. Just, you can't just stand on top of the butterfly. My gosh, there is going to be so many bullets on this screen in this matchup here. Yeah, Lich is wide. It's kind of just a set and forget thing. I guess you could like change where the center of it is if your opponent is moving around a whole lot. Got 2 of those big old flowers on the field. You are not invincible inside of them, but they are damage things for the enemy. Lich has so much area deniability. But really quick 1-1 here. This match is going very, very much faster than the other ones. Despite swapping to a slightly slower character. I guess Depth is kind of a slower character, but Lich is the slowest. But that's okay, because she can make her own building. Uh-oh, here we go. What's the Nova gonna do? I don't know what it's gonna do. It looks funny though. If only it was Dreadworm's Nova. That one's funny. Just the park right on top at the start. Both players doing pretty good here at the start. No hits yet. Ah, that's why I said something, because as soon as I said something, you know someone's gonna get hit. It's never that easy. Uh-oh, going downhill pretty quick here. There's pizza? I'm doing commentary and there's pizza? I can't believe this. Hope someone saves me a slice. If anyone is watching this VOD, I hope you have pizza tonight. You deserve it. Go grab one. All right. Very good. Very good. That was a great match. That was a really good match.
I was stressed out.
It was stressed out, yeah. Let's see, Ray taking 2-1 over Aster. Good job. Submit. Scores.
Right, moving back to losers bracket. We've got Aster versus Dest.
Come on back up. Come on back up. That was really good. That was very, very close. Very long match. Very long match.
I gotta like control my ADHD wiggles.
I get it. Don't worry.
It's
Sometimes
easy to accidentally just fly into something against Lich.
Yeah, it is. Lich is a nightmare to play as
Right.
Storm.
Dreadworm versus Depth. Okay, let's go.
Dreadworm. Oh yeah. More explosions. Dest, the explosion master. Oh, they're just the Jellycat invincibility is so long. It's much longer than you think it would be, but it worked out really well. It just kind of coasted straight out of the Nova there.
That was a good setup by Dest. The Aster was dodging and got caught by one of the dagger basics.
Mm-hmm. I do like they're a little like on their own. Dodging the daggers isn't too bad. It shoots like what 3, then 5, then 6. I don't know. It's a little weird. Ooh, really quick stock there.
Yeah.
Stock. It's a card. Whatever. Card stock.
Aster setting up some aggressive Depth combos.
You know what's coming.
I love how consistent Dest is with the start of the round.
Yeah.
Burst.
Without. Yeah. I mean, it worked out. It worked out in the previous round. Dodging the laser into.
Those lasers almost got
Yeah.
Aster there. It was tricky.
I think you can, if you want to, you can delay the laser just slightly to maybe put up a little bit of mind games.
That was a nasty combo from Aster. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, quick game 1 for Aster. Does Dest counter swap or stick with the... You're staying? Okay.
Staying? All right, here we go. Let's go. Round 2. That's all I know is how to explode. But the Jellycat...
I respect it.
Their Jellycat iframes are so long, it counters it.
I respect that I have one strategy. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay,
Ooh,
there.
nice,
That was good.
Nice actual defensive use.
Like the
Not
very last
defensive.
moment. Very last moment. It worked out.
Ooh, that shotgun was very nicely placed.
Still adjusting to the differences in attacking that that Death has compared to the previous matchup. Here comes, oh gosh, got pincered there.
Death is still the eternal optimist, hoping that this burst will hit this time.
Yep. Yeah, it worked that time. Yeah.
The celebration.
Yeah,
I got
let's
one.
go. It's good enough. We'll see if that's good enough, though.
Ooh, that was a close dodge on the laser, but gets through it.
Oh, it just
gets him
barely.
again
That
with-
was a barely caught shot there. That Nova almost got away. Oh no!
Oh, they're just trading hits. This is a boxing match now.
Kaboom!
Oh, nice Jellycat counter.
I think defensive's nice, 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 nice. Very aggressive from both players. Here.
1-1. Dest is pulling it back again. The very optimistic burst at the start.
I love it. I love it. It's great.
I love how consistent it is. I'm here for it.
Oh, the Jellycat get chomped. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Goes down swinging
The Dreadworm
in the way that
defeated.
Zest knows. Big respect. Zest is like, I'm going out with the burst.
Out with the bang. That's how it worked. Thank you for playing. That was
All right,
great.
now we have the second losers match, which is going to be, I can't see the bracket right now
I'm trying.
because
Sorry.
challenge is taking a second to
Challenge.
load.
I love wireless internet on PCs.
There we go. It's going to be Fawful versus TD Warrior. I see our Peglin master lurking with a camera. Hi, Tim.
Peglin was fun.
It was fun run.
It was very fun.
Who's on the left?
Who's on the left? Fawful on the
Okay.
left.
If you didn't see Peglin, highly recommend. Fun run.
It was fun. I did see it. I enjoyed it.
All right. Herm getting our names swapped here in a second. There we go. Fawful on the left with, I think it was Sun,
Sun and Storm. All right.
the classic.
Oh, it's raining. You better watch out. The Storm Beast is taking over the skies. The sun is blotted out. But will
Storm
it
is
matter?
just
Oh,
fun.
it's really not too bad with Storm to like barely get into the bullets, like before they become active, before
Yeah.
Sun's bullets become active. Storm can get in there. So you might want to release them a little bit earlier than you think you might need to.
Yeah, charging against Storm is dangerous, but also just because it lines you up for the charged orb
Oh.
from Storm in return.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be careful about where the clone is, because the Storm's going to try and drop a clone on top of you at some point in the match.
Yep. I love. Oh, there we go. That was a defensive use, I think, to get through those. To get through those diamonds. You
Like
can
that's
you
the
can-
classic Storm strategy, is you try
Wow.
to get mid-range and drop a clone right on top of them.
I definitely forgot to link the bracket in the Maiden Spell Discord. I'm sorry. Maybe I should do. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't have time right now.
Maybe between matches.
I'm very busy. Okay.
It's so busy.
Just holding the basics, waiting for him to become vulnerable again.
I like this. Fawful slowing down, just catching their breath. That is often the answer against Storm.
Oh no.
Definitely doing better this game with this round. We'll see if Fawful can pull it back. I think the hard part about Storm is making sure you're tracking the right one. It is so easy to start looking at the wrong one on accident.
Your character does automatically target at the correct opponent, so you don't have to worry about that. But
your eyes have to be
your
looking
eyes,
at the correct opponent.
Yeah. Storm takes the round one.
Or will we see the switch? Yes, we do.
Dun, dun, dun. 2.
Oh, the Storm Mirror, let's go! The Storm Mirror is hyped for all the wrong reasons.
I love it. One of the top players on the Maiden Spell Discord that's won a lot of tournaments and stuff uses Yellow Storm.
I respect it.
Yeah. It's really funny to spam wide because it doesn't hit if they're not moving. I find with Storm, it's like easy. It's maybe easiest to move as little as possible because the more you move, the more likely you're going to get hit by one of those stray lightning bolts that shoot very quickly that you're not expecting.
Jumping across the screen with the defensive, doesn't manage to line anything up with it.
Ooh,
This is pretty close, 2-1.
The change back to the normal basics instead of the charge basic.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good
off
to
guard just a little there.
It's good to fire the uncharged ones every once in a while. They shoot so much faster.
Yeah.
Not only in terms of how fast they come out, but how much faster they move across the screen.
One thing you can do, your clone is very extremely slightly desynced from you, so you can actually like shoot a focused basic with you while your clone shoots an unfocused basic with the same button push.
Interesting.
It's something you can do.
That sounds a little bit too technical.
It's a little technical. It's a little big brain for Storm, who just like charge shot.
I'm gonna be honest. You're talking about mathematics, the Storm.
You gotta know your trigonometry or whatever.
When I'm playing
it is.
Storm, brain is off. I'm playing aggressive. Just haha, funny buttons. Let's go.
You gotta measure your angles to know the proper place to put your clone.
Maybe the top Storm player does that. For me, it's just press buttons. All right, TV Warrior taking that pretty quick.
Oh, wait, was that it? I was too busy talking about angles.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing 2-0 TD Warrior, right? Is that what we said?
Yeah, 2-0.
Thank you. Clap, 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 clap. Oh my gosh, you're up. Real Kun and Junior. This is the winners semis. Winners final, is that what it says? Listen, I'm going off what this thing says. I'm only the TO, I don't understand these things. Ray going straight to Storm, as per usual, the round 1 Storm, until it doesn't work. Storm Arcanist. So Arcanist will probably keep Storm from charging basics too much. And you did pretty good. You just still did pretty good. It's all right. So the moon will theoretically keep Storm from charging too much, but it's all because So the reason Storm shots are going off in the nowhere here, that is the confused status effect that Arcanist has that causes your shots to not target where you are aiming at, and it's a little bit of a nuisance, as you might expect here. It should theoretically be pretty easy for Storm to avoid Arcanist's like status effects because she's so fast, but they're definitely detrimental. I guess they all are for all characters, but you understand what I'm saying here, right? This is the pro commentary you'd expect of someone who's not very good at the game that they like. Staying at the bottom of the screen, away from the sun, be able to see it, or to realize it's coming and just dash away. Ooh, all right. Storm taking the first card. If the walls manage to get to their minimum value, I don't know if you can avoid the moon, because that thing is absolutely massive. Just saw a wave of charged basics coming through, but none of them quite landing. Oh, that's why you throw in the occasional uncharged one. Oh, the normal basic from behind, the clone. Yeah, we're gonna hide inside the clock here for a second. Just to get a little bit of breathing room here. Oh, that was a good teleport away from the moon. Saw it coming. Oh no. That's her white. That's Arcanist's white attack. That little kind of star. It's not really a star. It's a star-ish shaped pattern here. Uh-oh. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Can't quite squeeze through. Ray taking round 1 here. Our Storm bestie.
Actually won a game with Storm.
You won a game with Storm. That was really good. Nice job. The threat of Stormir is always on the loose here. Sun the Menace. You will all learn to fear a good Sun player, let me tell you. No, the people that are actually like good at this game are ridiculously good. It's intense. Like every week or every other week or so, there's like an official, I say official, whatever. It's there's some people who run a tournament for this game online on the Maiden and Spell Discord, and I mean they still get, to this day, this game's been up for what, 5 years or so? They still get participants to this day, and they're so good at the game. I highly recommend watching some of those. Gosh, I'm blazing over here. We're watching so many bullets. My gosh. I have to cancel those charges over and over because you can hear, you learn to like recognize the sound effect of the pancakes being shot with danger. So that's why I'm glad we got as much sound as we did, because you need to hear those things coming. Oh no, it runs right into that one. The hitbox lingers so much. I like the defensive holy field there. Not sure what's gonna happen here, but I'm gonna be safe inside my little bubble for a while. One card for Sun. Swap working so far. Clone coming in hot. Oh, watch out. I miss the clone. The cooldown on the clone is low enough that you can always have one up. It doesn't, I don't know, you have like a few seconds or so to, ooh, if that didn't hit, you might have been stuck there in that corner from those pancakes coming through. Barely escapes. Sun on the last heart, but is still up one card. It's not in too much danger yet, but that reset is very important to get. Oh my gosh, that was an intense last couple seconds there. Just a lot of stutter stepping. Charge go, charge go. No. As much as I like Sun's or Storm's charge shots there, I suppose it's good to know when to not use them and to go back to normal basics. Just because, especially on a character like Sun, that you have to know, you have to, like a moment's notice, you need to know, I need to stop charging this, I gotta move. So it makes sense just to stop charging altogether sometimes. That was a good defensive use. Gotta get out of there. However, Storm down to her last heart. Uh-oh, 1-1 situation here. Oh! Almost. All right, one game each for both players. That was a... Oh boy. Oh you. The sun mirror. Gosh, this fight just makes me hungry. I hope that pizza's still around. Why don't we get a pizza character in this game? Can we patch it? I know the game's been out 5 years. Wait, this isn't my phone, that's Ray's phone. Where's my phone? I'm not looking at your phone, don't worry. I shouldn't distract you during the match, I'm sorry. Well, starting to close in already. Oh, but 2 quick hits for both players. We'll spread them back out. I don't know Sun enough. I don't play Sun very much because she scares me. She's a scary character. Both players just kind of throwing out their entire arsenal. This moves in a different pattern. This moves in a different pattern. I'm curious if one player could just like use diamonds and nothing but diamonds because the cooldown reset on it. Maybe I shouldn't have said that because I don't want them to change their tactics in the middle of the game. Right, Junior taking the first card. Oh. Wait a second. Okay, both players doing the exact same thing in opposite corners of the screen. There we go. Sun's wides are the ones that have the crosses in the middle. That's her wide. The way they travel out makes me think that they're like going to spiral out, but that's not what they do. They are, I don't know. They're just like any other character's wides in that they're not aimed straight at you, but the very slow motion of them always makes them a threat, because it's not going to be, they move so slow, you're not going to be able to just stand still to dodge them. Something else is going to come get in your way. Ooh, I'm kind of aggressive here. Oh gosh, both characters almost got into, I'm pretty sure both characters, oh, one card down for both players. This is the last card. Ray's been having some long matches tonight. Going down to the final hits. But no, when you hit the opponent, you are invincible for an amount of time. It's less time than your opponent is invincible, but you are invincible. I'm pretty sure you can have both characters get hit at like the exact same time. I'm pretty sure that's a mechanic. I don't know if I've actually ever seen like a draw. That'd be kind of wild. Oh, excuse me. Just kind of in awe watching both of these players dodge as well as they are against Sun, because I don't dodge Sun very well. Then again, Ray is on their last legs here. Uh-oh. We're gonna get down to a final hit situation. Oh, barely squeezing through there. Oh, you almost got under there. That was so close. You almost got out of there. Wow, wow, wow. 2-1. Why are your matches always so close? Just storm things, I guess. All right, Aster and TD Warrior. We've got, what, 3 matches left is all?
Yeah.
Just 3 left.
Are we doing bracket reset from loser's bracket?
I think so. I think that's how I have it set up. Oh, hi.
Who's on the left?
Aster is on the right. TD Warrior on the left.
I got too used to our tech person just knowing names automatically. I haven't been asking.
I can't believe I have to pay attention to something.
Gotta do my job now. What the heck? All right, we got Storm versus Depth. I feel like we've seen this matchup a few times.
These are the 2 characters I like to play the most, I think. Storm and Depth.
I just like the Blob Cat.
I do like the Jelly Cat. So I need a plushie. You need the big Jelly Cat.
Jellycat plushie would be great. Does it exist?
You know what?
That dodge.
Mino Dev, make it happen. Jellycat plushie. I know you already released 2 plushies for Rabbit, but maybe Maiden can get one too, you think? It doesn't feel like that complicated to like custom make, just cause it's
just a blob.
It's just a blob.
Cat ears, yeah. That was a fast first round
Very, very
by
fast
Depth.
one.
That's Aster playing Depth. I don't think we've actually said their names except confirming who was on the left. Oh, that was a great pincer move by Storm.
Wow.
Sometimes you just get that wombo combo with a clone right behind somebody.
Both of these characters very adept at like their moveset lets them limit the opponent's options quite a bit.
That's like the one thing you want to try to avoid when you're fighting against Storm. You don't want to let her drop the clone right behind you.
Yeah. It goes at a pretty good distance. And if you hold down focus, it actually shoots it at like half distance too.
Storm was absolutely trapped in the corner there. That was pretty scary.
Cool.
Not surprising Storm took the hit there.
Oh no, was that a stray wide? That might have been a stray lightning. Oh gosh. Didn't expect the quick shot to come through there.
All right, that's 1 round to 1 round. Final round here. Flirting with danger with that basic. Oh my goodness.
Just hovering right past the giant bull that could explode at a moment's notice. Oh, gotta get out of there quick. Oh, but not that way. That's where it was.
A quick revenge hit.
Whoa.
It's that urge to back up. And when you got the basic behind you, it's so dangerous.
Yep. Yeah. I like the Jellycat sound effect. It's really good. Oh, there was not a whole lot of movement.
No, there's not a lot you can do there except use your defensive.
Oh no, goes right back into it.
All right, Aster taking game 1.
Might not have been expecting that to explode so quickly after
Going
getting
right
shot.
into rematch. Was that intended rematch? Looks like it. Okay.
We're going in.
Because unfortunately, the other player can hit rematch on accident, so we've had a few of those already.
Boom. game's so cool.
It is. This game's a lot of fun. It's like one of those games where it's like, I think it's more fun to not play in between events and only play in the tournament.
Only just once every 6 months.
That was a quick revenge round from TD. Oh my goodness. TD's upset. TD wants revenge.
Angie Storm.
Angie Bunny.
Whenever you're in like online lobbies, there's like a lobby room, and there's different like room or like different places you can click to join this room. But they've got emotes, and one of them is an angry storm face.
Good. Ooh, that shotgun, real scary.
Uh-oh.
The
Wow, it traveled a lot further than I thought it was going to there.
Yeah, the shotgun cancels the moment you shoot a second one. So sometimes you can fake people out by shooting them repeatedly so they go away and then just not cancel.
I see.
Get them into the idea that they're going to go away, and then that one went further.
One lingered a little too long.
At least I think that's how that works. Again, I play this game once every 6 months. This is a much closer game. We've got TD with the lead, but Aster pulling it back, trying to close out the win here. TD is doing a better job of avoiding these basics, which I think is
defeated. Yeah, that was
the big difference.
That was pretty good weaving there for a moment, but not good enough.
Oh, going right back into rematch.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Game 3, let's go. Oh, that pincer from Storm is so strong.
Yeah. The player's not content to just let it sit like that. We're going straight in, same characters.
Some nice dodges from Aster though, and that huge explosion
so
on the basic.
Big.
That's the dangerous thing from depth. If you let her get those fully charged basics, they're basically half the screen.
Death also really good at covering half the screen.
Ooh, nice job by TD, just sneaking around that large basic before it can charge too much. TD scares me with how much TD likes to flirt with the basic by just skirting around the very edge.
Storm does what Storm does. When you need move speed, like just dodge.
It is the benefit of Storm being that fast.
You don't have to rely on the defensive for like offensive power either. You just gotta move. Oh, running out of room. Emergency Jellycat.
That great shotgun hit there from Aster.
Yeah, Jellycat kind of forced TD to move down and then followed up with that shotgun. Oh gosh, that one was a little tough to see. Just straight above you, the basic straight above. It's gonna explode. Oh,
right on the edge of the explosion.
That was a really, really well measured shot there. Jellycat.
Oh, Jellycat dodges through it. Very nice.
Probably was a good idea not to dodge backwards and like down right, because that's when the explosion was gonna happen.
Oh my goodness. They're both flirting with danger here. Oh my god. TD Warrior takes it. GG.
So close. So close. TD Warrior 2-1. Nope.
All right, I have to abandon you again.
2-1. Again, Railcoon, TD Warrior.
Come back up here.
This is losers finals. This is it. Whoever wins this goes to grand finals. And the other person has to wait 6 months. Storm, I wouldn't have it any other way. So one thing that we didn't I don't think I mentioned quite yet, is that while you do automatically aim at your opponent, it isn't instant. There is a very slightly delayed turn speed that you have to deal with. When you're focused, when you're moving slower, you're holding down the focus button, that actually speeds up. That targeting speed helps. It speeds up a little bit, and it's very beneficial for Storm's clone, because Storm's clone does not immediately target the enemy whenever it gets set out. So you wanna, when the clone gets out, You're gonna hold that focus button down, and that'll help her aim the upcoming basic that much quicker. It's frames, but sometimes frames is what matters. Frames and pixels. Oh my gosh. The overlapping. The overlapping mix. Oh gosh, nice dodge. Which is the real one? Oh gosh. The overlapping suns makes it a little hard. Right, TD Warrior takes the first card. Really doing a good job of just filling one section of the screen with area being denied. But you gotta work on those angles. You gotta pincer attack it. She's a real math magician, this Storm Beast. Oh gosh, here it comes. Here comes the giant wave of charge shots. Hey, as long as if it makes your opponent burn their defensive, I think that's still a pretty okay win. So I think Storm's defensive has a pretty hefty cooldown compared to most of the other characters. And it can't be used for offense like other characters too. It's just a pure defensive thing. I suppose you could teleport into an enemy and try to like drop a basic shot in their face, but it's a pretty hard to do. Down to 1 heart for TD Warrior. Whoa. I like when both characters are on the same side. It kind of looks like a foosball table or like 4-player Pong. Got the yellow on the left and the blues on the right. But then they can cheat and change sides. Oh yeah, they're shooting their giant Pong balls. That's what they're called. That's what it's called, right? I've played Pong before. It's a bit like this. Uh-oh, we're getting a little stuck in the corner. Nope, does manage to escape. Both players on 1 heart here, living their best life. Oh no. All right, TD Warrior takes the first round. First game round. Is this the swap the sun, as it always is? I've learned your tactics. I know, I know. What's with it? It's really good. All right. Ryokun swapping the sun. Oh, and immediately getting a hit. Let's see if, I mean, this has worked out. It brought Ray all the way to losers finals. This tactical Storm for fun, and then seriousing the heck up, but also still for fun. Gosh, just a slugfest here. This match going much faster than the Storm Mirror. Oh gosh, already down 1 card. Ray's last life of the tournament. Oh, oh no. Immediately running right into that. Gosh. Storm trying to be very aggressive here, going straight in. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. Oh no. Ray down to the It's over. It's over. The sun has been extinguished. GG.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
You are staying up, my friend. Junior, you're going up too. That was a 2-1.
2-0, yes.
Yeah. But it was a 2-1 in my heart.
Is that because all my matches are really long?
I like your storm-headedness.
Storm is fun and cute.
Yeah.
Look at that bunny.
She's very. Look, there's 2 of them on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Everyone is taking quite a liking to Storm, and I love it. I love it.
She's just fun.
She's very fun. She's a real doofus in the story.
I think
but that's fun.
I think Sun carries me more than Storm, but Storm is fun.
Yeah, Storm is very fun. All right. This is grand finals here. Oh my gosh. Junior coming in from winners. TD Warrior from the losers bracket. And we get the best matchup right away.
Storm vs. Storm. And we don't even have to rely on the random picks to give us Storm vs. Storm this time.
Yeah.
It's just happening naturally.
Everyone's doing it for us. You're all so nice. Thank you all for playing and choosing Storm tonight. Your phone looks like two-player Storm. It's very yellow.
It's got the nighttime light mode on.
The night.
All right, TD taking an early lead here.
Oh yeah, already
That
down
is
to one
the
heart.
advantage of coming from losers bracket. You are warmed up. Junior has been sitting in the
And it's
audience
cold.
for a couple matches.
And it's cold
it
here.
is cold in here. As we can say, it is very cold.
Good thing to be warmed up. We're sitting right next to the
And
window.
we're right next to the window,
The
so
window.
it
It's
probably
very,
isn't helping.
very snowy outside.
All right, Junior they come back here a little bit. Ooh, trading hits. So we're gonna have another boxing match. That's what I call when they
Storm
smack
boxing.
at each other back and
Storm
forth.
boxing with her giant fuzzy paws.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having a boxing match. They're just both walking.
Oh my god.
Oh, the
they
double
sure
hit.
are. They sure are. Quick card.
All right, one round to one round.
Very quick.
The question is either of them going to switch off? Or will it be Storm all the way?
It's Storm all the way down, my friend.
That would be amazing. I'd be very happy about Storm all the way down.
Bringing into that quicker basic. You always got to keep in mind, oh yeah, this is something the opponent can do. When you just get so used to dodging the giant slow-moving things. Oh gosh, it was a fast one too.
It's also good to try and like train your opponent, like because switching back and forth is good, but if you just said several slow ones in a row or a lot of fast ones in a row, and then you mix it up, that can be more effective as well.
Oh,
That's the classic fighting game thing. Train your opponent,
Yep.
then take advantage of it.
Get downloaded. Storm download. She gets really good reception on her ears, I bet. So she probably has really good internet
You got to
speed.
make sure that they're at the right angles, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the reception gets really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the loser can.
Junior explaining that TD could change characters since they lost the game.
But we're
and
staying.
TD says, "Why would I change
Why?
character?"
Who would ever use anyone else?
I love the response. Why would I change character? Said the same thing when we came up for our match. Forgot that the player 2 that they were sitting on was actually selected on a different character at the moment. So TD is very committed to the Storm. This is,
Gosh,
again,
they're
a
so
very close
everyone's
match.
so aggressive.
I feel like aggression is what Storm is great at. Especially since if you're not paying enough attention, if you're not giving her enough credit, she can get in your face and spawn the orb on top of you.
Yep, all right on top of your face. It has an active hitbox pretty quick.
Yeah, it's one of the few characters who can be extremely dangerous that close.
That close, yeah. Yeah, like almost every other character's shots just only are tangible slightly away from the center of their hitbox or so. Oh, that shot went the wrong way.
The danger of the Storm Mirror is just running into the lightning bolts. So that's the 1-1, TD taking it back. The question is, will Junior switch?
Oh my gosh. Yes?
Junior?
Question mark?
We got depth, maybe? Frost? Arcanist? Thinking about it? Junior did this before, was just thinking.
Just thinking. To Sun,
I respect it. Even if you're not thinking about what character you want to switch to, just think about the match a little bit. You know, let your brain calm down. Think about it.
I'm under the impression that Lich is a nightmare to play as Storm because those stationary bullets, you're going to run into all of them with your massive move speed.
As long as you can control the wiggles, it's not too bad. It's just really
Sometimes you
easy to
just gotta
wiggle around
wiggle.
too much.
You got to wiggle, as bunnies do.
And here's the issue. Sun can have a hard time if Storm's right on top of her.
Like that?
Yeah. it's pretty difficult.
Kind of like that, actually.
Because exactly what I was saying about her being able to spawn those orbs directly on top of you.
She can really get up there quick, dodge the pancakes, and get right in your face before Sun can like charge up those more nuisance attacks, such as the diamonds.
And TD is being extremely aggressive.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you got to watch out for that because that'll still happen.
2-2. Woo. All right, I feel like Junior's finding the rhythm here.
Oh, Almost
final round.
Almost weave through there.
If TD takes it, it is a reset. If Junior takes it, that's the tournament.
That's the tournament.
So this is tournament round for Junior.
Oh gosh, barely got out of there in time, but not.
That was a very nice maneuver.
Yeah.
Well, I like the defensive on top of the clone being spawned directly on top of Sun. Very quick reaction. Notice they were in a lot of danger.
Uh-oh, stray wide shot, I think that one was. The lightning bolt. I like the Sun's wides. Just tap them out. Just tap them out. Just have those hitboxes out everywhere. You don't need to try to position them perfectly.
Yeah, it's the diamonds that you want to be a little bit more careful about where you position them, because if you spawn them from too far away, they're not very threatening at all.
Yeah. Or if they get more time to like spread out.
It is dangerous to try and aim them too close to a Storm though, because Storm can just run forward. She's so fast.
Storm's on her last heart. That will be the tournament.
One hit away. Can TD pull back the reset?
Oh my gosh. Anticipation.
Ow. Junior clutches it. Barely dodging a few shots there while clutching it too.
That's the whole thing. We're done.
GG Junior, we don't have a prize for you.
I don't have a prize for you. I might be able to like, I don't know, maybe the hotfix table could get me one of their little pins or something.
I feel like you'd have to ask that in advance.
I should have asked that in advance. Sorry, I didn't bring anything. Last time we had like a little faith sticker. The faith sticker was
I think that was provided by Char Bunny though.
Yeah, Char Bunny came and sat down. He's like, hey, you have a prize for No. That's it. Thank you all for playing. Yay. Thanks for everyone. Congratulations to Junior for winning. Yay. The AGDQ 2025 Maiden Spell Tournament. You're all great. Clap, 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 clap. I don't know. I don't have it. Ray, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for hosting.
I had a lot of fun.
Everybody thank Meekin for putting on the tournament. It doesn't happen without Meekin.
You can't see me. I'm hiding behind this monitor.
They can see you on the projector.
Oh yeah, I'm up there too.